Hello guys, today I want to share with you an interesting perspective. If you're watching a movie or an anime or anything on the TV or mobile or laptop, you're basically watching somebody else's vision. Because somebody had an idea and they created that, and now you're watching somebody else's idea. And now a lot of people will tell you it's a waste of time to like waste your time on these things because it's a comfort zone and this and that. But when you think about it, somebody actually wasted their time to create that and actually put a lot of effort to it. A lot of these creators, I don't know if you know this, there's actually anime created for this. These anime creators, they die earlier because it's so hard to work that. Like until 50 years they live and they die because they burn out, literally. It's very hard. And so then I hate to hear that it's a waste of time for you to watch that. I mean, like, you hear this often in these motivational videos, like, oh, don't waste your life, escape comfort zone. Now, these things can be watched, but you have to be very mindful about this because you're basically watching somebody else's vision. Now, why would you only do that? Instead, you should be also creating something. I'm not saying you should create anime, like, it's very specific. There's like 1 in 10 people has the talent. But you should be creating something. So you cannot waste your life, your whole day, every day, consuming and consuming and consuming. Because you're basically watching somebody else's vision. That's why television is called television. It's vision, like it's somebody else's vision might interrupt your vision, or on the other hand, it might inspire you. So you will hear online like, don't watch television because it interrupts with your vision and it like disrupts your vision, let's say like that. But it can also inspire you. It really depends what niche are you in or what kind of stuff you know. You can watch a movie and get inspired, right? But sometimes we get inspired and we just continue watching. You can watch a motivational video and you feel motivated, and then what you do nothing, or you watch another one, you watch another. So these things really need to be viewed as tools or as an escape for a moment, like when you're relaxing or when it's just like watching a painting. Okay, I admire this painting, I admire this work, and that's why I'm watching this. But if you should do that for a specific moment of the day, or even not every day. Rather, you should be more focused on on your work, on your self work, on your inner work, and then putting it out there, expressing, like I'm expressing myself right now. Somebody expresses it on a painting, somebody expresses it like this, somebody expresses it like that. Have to find a way to express yourself, because a lot of us just scroll and consume, and nobody presses the plus button. Now, I'm not saying you should do what I'm doing, but you maybe are painting, you maybe are doing music, I don't know, maybe you should be doing something, and I'm sorry, but I can't tell you. Maybe in the future I will be able to provide help. That's something I'm thinking about. But for now, all I can tell you, the way I can help is to look within and to sit in silence. Because the more you're watching television or somebody else's visions, somebody else's ideas, sadly, you're most likely going to get not inspired, but rather distracted, and you're just gonna get distracted. You're just gonna watch and sit there and be like, man, look at these people, look at these lives, look at this stuff somebody created, and I'm here like doing nothing, right? It's gonna get depressing because you're overdoing it. But if you have let's say you have an alarm clock, you have discipline. Okay, 10 minutes, I'm gonna put my alarm, I'm gonna watch for. If you have self-control, good, then you don't even need that. You have like intuitive you kind of feel. I kind of feel it when I'm enough. I kind of feel when I'm overstepping. I kind of feel when I should stop. I have kind of boundaries for this. But yeah, either way, this video is about vision. So you are either going to be a part of somebody else's vision, so you're gonna be in somebody else's dream, or you're going to create your own. Sometimes we end in somebody else's dreams, but it ends up being a nightmare for us. But sometimes it's actually a dream for us. Sometimes we do dig the dream from somebody, a vision from somebody, and we want to join and we want to create together, right? In the end, we create something together. But sadly, usually, like, you end up working a job or something that was somebody's idea, that is for someone, and you don't want that. But what you do want is to create your own. And how do you do it? As I said, self-control, sit in silence, get a notepad and write what's on your mind. Remember maybe what you did before as a kid that's inspiring to you, or even when you watch something as a consumer, but through consuming, you could get inspiration to creating. You just have to really feel it and really try it yourself and know what it is for you. Because a lot of times we want something, but we don't really want it as we think we want it, So yeah, self-awareness is key. That's why you're here. Stay tuned for more.